Albert Einstein said, "Nothing happens until something moves." Which sounds straightforward, right? Until you're the one who has to move. Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I don't own a Tesla, but I do own Tesla stock. I'm not giving you financial advice. I'm sharing with you what helped me get off the fence of inertia. And of course, I'm here to go over a few daily tweets to see what we can learn today from the Twitterverse of Tesla. So let's jump in. Alex at Alex A. Voigt says, "It doesn't matter, by the way, if a car is sold via a web page or a used car from a dealer or a private person, and if it's new or used." Good point, Alex. The fact is, Tesla has revolutionized the way we buy cars. They've made it into a process that's as easy as buying a Dell computer or a Mac. I'm surprised that legacy automakers are still doing it the old way. Okay, next is Tom Nash at I Am Tom Nash. He says, "Tesla is breaking the mold. Somehow they grew during the pandemic, built new factories and broke profitability records. However, instead of cashing out everything and more going back into R&D investments. Effing impressed." So that's the whole thing with Tesla's upping their capex. It's pretty cool that you know what you're trying to build, and now you're executing on scale and trying to build out what your dreams are. Pretty cool, right? Virtually all other automakers during this pandemic have gone into debt or lost a lot of money. Not so with Tesla. They've been reinvesting, innovating, and selling more cars than they ever have. At GF4 Tesla says, October 27th, 2020, breaking. The first aggregates of Geico Taikisha for the paint shop are lifted into the paint shop. So on surface, it looks like not a big deal, right? Wrong. It's a big deal because you have Tesla who makes cars, yes, but they're no longer a car maker only. They are, in Elon's words, they're the thing that builds the car. They're getting into manufacturing business, and they're getting into energy, they're getting into all these things, and they're doing it well. Not only are they doing it well, but they're doing it at breakneck speed. Giga Berlin started in June 2020, so the fact that they're lifting paint machines into their buildings is phenomenal. The Tesla guru at Joseph V. Wallace confirms this point. He says, "Tesla manufacturing will become a juggernaut." So what's really cool is they didn't even really touch on that much during Investor Day, but if you look between the lines, this is where they're headed, and this is a really good sign for investors. Okay, this one's pretty fun. At Vincent13031925, aka Vincent of the Tasmanian website, he says, 6 months Tesla insurance payment for my Model 3 and Y together equals $1,256.64. 2 drivers, me and my wife, full coverage. Can't beat this deal. I agree, because my wife and I are sharing a car right now, and our insurance is not that cheap. At Hyperchange TV says, Tesla appears 5 times more efficient on capex spending per unit of vehicle production, including vertical integration, than in 2017. Seems almost too good to be true at Elon Musk. They're 5 times more efficient at building cars than pretty much any other automaker right now, at least. I love that Elon is quite honest about this. He says, well, to be honest, our capex efficiency in 2017 was trash. I love that about Elon Musk. I love a CEO who can recognize his shortcomings as well as being honest with what went well and what didn't go well. One other thing to note about this tweet from Hyperchange TV is that they included vertical integration. If you know anything about building things on your own and trying to not outsource anything, is that it's very expensive. And so the fact that they're including vertical integration as part of the capex, that means they're really efficient with spending their money. And finally, from Whole Mars catalog at Whole Mars blog, when Tesla went electric, the industry was forced to follow. As Tesla moves closer to autonomy, the industry will be forced to follow there too. Can't help but agree. Now, we saw yesterday that Mercedes threw in the towel, or so we thought. Well, it seems like today, Daimler AG, their parent group, have partnered with Waymo to continue their journey on autonomous vehicles. So it seems that they understand that autonomy is inevitable, but I'm surprised that they would follow up one announcement with another one like this. Now, this is the opposite approach of what we just learned about Tesla. Now, as we've learned, this is quite a departure from vertical integration. This is different than what Tesla does. So instead of building out their own autonomy program, Daimler has decided to partner with someone else to outsource their autonomy. So that's it for today's wrap up. Thank you so much for sticking around and watching. If you're new to the channel, I'd love it if you'd liked and subscribed. And if you're returning, thanks for watching. If there are any tweets or questions you want to go over, please leave them in the comments below, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, bye.